I understand if free movement of people is to end, and it seems that this has been prioritised over the trade deal, what is the best system we could introduce? Now, the first question is, therefore, should we have simply have one integrated system, or should we have two systems, one of which has a higher degree of preference? The EU system are prioritised in some way but still controlled. Do we split it or run it as a single entity?
Well, the first thing to say is that nobody is suggesting that migration should be zero. We've heard a song in praise of migration, and we're all in favour of it, provided they're high-skilled. I think the evidence for low-skilled migrants being a significant help is very limited. And where the numbers are large, as they are in the EU that we're about to discuss, then, of course, their impact on public services is proportionately much greater than their benefit. And indeed, the NIESR did a study of the GDP effect of East European A8 migrants a few years ago, and they said that the benefit to GDP per head would be very small. They actually said negligible, but they thought they better change it to very small. So it's obvious, I think, the economic benefit of the low-skilled is probably less than of the high-skilled. So what we have suggested as a means of dealing with this is to have reciprocal visa-free access with member states of the European Union unless the person concerned wishes to work. Secondly, we believe that the existing work permit scheme could be expanded to include applicants from the European Union. We doubt that there would need to be a cap on that number because, historically anyway, highly skilled European migrants have tended to come and go, and therefore the net effect of highly skilled European migration is very small. And it's worth mentioning, I think, that in the 10 years before 2004, net EU migration averaged 15,000. So there is not immigration pressure from Europe, the EU 14 certainly. So that, I think, does, from a policy point of view, bring the focus to what you do about the low-skilled. At the same time, again on the high-skilled, we would suggest that intra-company transfers with European companies should be free, as they are for non-EU, for very obvious reasons. We also reckon, therefore, if you were to do that, if you were to, in effect, confine migration from the EU to the highly skilled, we would reduce the inflow by something of the order of 100,000 a year. 100,000 a year. And I think that I think the IPPR came out with something rather similar. It's also worth mentioning, I think, that we would save about 4 billion a year in working age benefits, which are paid now to low-paid EU workers, effectively as a subsidy for low pay.